Hello, Francis.
Shalom. What's your name?
Debbie.
Debbie right.
Yeah,
Or Debbie wrong.
Debbie right. Debbie does Dallas, boy.
Debbie does the dirt.
Parts 1, 2, and 3. How you going?
I'm good. Listen, before you fucking start with any topic of the day, whatever.
Topic of the day.
I've got a fucking story to tell you. So, yesterday,
Yeah.
where was I? I was literally, I think I was in my, no, I was at my house. I know I was in my house, and it was on Instagram. I think I heard a song by fucking. You haven't heard this name in I don't know how long. Christina Aguilera. When was the last time you heard fucking that name, bro? Okay.
Bro, all I know is she's was fucking hot.
Yeah.
And dude, I don't remember any of her songs though. But it's like high notes.
So
things like she's like a kind of mixed race looking Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey's mixed race.
Yeah,
Fuck.
she is. Isn't she? She's white though. Isn't she?
Yeah, but sometimes not. Like, do you not remember the wild makeup she used to wear?
Not really.
The early 2000s was fucked up, dude.
I'm trying to think because I used to
She
watch.
basically did like a bit of blackface.
I see. The thing is, I was actually like chilling with my friends and stuff, even when I was in school, and having like I wasn't watching videos like you on YouTube, like a little wanker.
Well, first of all, Friends is a fucking luxury. Fucking.
Oh no, you don't have any of those, chamber.
Yeah.
Anyways, but surely these Tinder friends where you just become friends.
Grinder.
Grinder.
Friend. And all you fucking people calling me gay online, my husband doesn't fucking appreciate it. So.
My story.
Just because I compliment men on their bodies and
Every single podcast. Every time there's a male podcast.
And maybe every now and then jack off to gay porn.
Doesn't mean he's gay.
Doesn't mean I'm gay.
Every single male that we've had on the podcast, you literally said, either he's good looking, or he's got a phenomenal body, or he's fucking this. I'm just like, yes, screw this. I was gonna think.
That's how we get our guests. That's why no one else wants to come on this podcast. They're like, dude, the Sonic is just like.
He's not like
He's not like it, dude.
Because you sent the message saying, listen, if you come on the podcast, I will suck your dick.
I first sent a dick pic, then I sent that message.
Okay. Now I understand why we don't have a guest yet. They were like, that is literally the smallest penis on this planet. And then they were like, okay, fuck.
Fair enough.
Anyways, back to my story. Hold on. Okay. Fuck, what is it? I was talking about, what's her name? Christina Aguilera.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me.
So, you remember the song called Candyman? That came on.
She's dressed as a pirate.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. And I heard it, and I was like, hold on. How is it possible that in like 10 years I haven't heard that? It's 11 years old, that fucking song, by the way. Okay?
Okay, that's fucked up.
That makes you feel old. You're like, think about it, eh?
11 years ago.
I know your math isn't
I'm
too
18
good, so
now.
don't, just pull out the calculator, because...
So I'm 18 now, so...
Does anyone else smell wood burning?
No, yeah.
So it's literally 11 years old, that song. Okay, so anyways, I hear it, so I'm like, hold the fucking phone. So I go on YouTube, I type in the thing. First of all, it's got like 159 million views, okay? Which I would love to know how much money do you make off 150? I don't know the whole YouTube.
I don't know how it works with music, because how do they also like make money off Spotify and that kind of shit?
Literally, I don't know.
I have no...
Don't they buy doesn't Spotify and shit like buy their songs? That's how they make money.
Yeah, I understand that they buy their songs, but I don't know, like, how do they make, like, a commission or percentage off, like... Because they must pay
Amount played.
Do they pay you, like, literally, like, 50 cents for every time your song is played?
I think something like... Or, like, if it reaches a certain... Then they pay you an amount. If it reaches this million, they pay you an amount.
Yeah.
But anyways, I watched that video.
Oh, that makes
and I was like...
sense. I'm a fucking idiot.
And this is going to sound fucking bad, but... I watched the music video and I was like... I don't know why, but that era, like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, whatever it was, the girl, I know it's a music video and it's supposed to be hot chicks, bro. But even like music videos these days, I don't see chicks that look like that. I was literally blown away.
Are they good looking or they're bad?
Both good looking.
Oh, very good.
And I look, I'm like, listen, dude, they are fucking such like amazingly fucking fresh chicks on like these new music videos or whatever. Like these fucking rappers, but they got like 12 bitches in the pool. They're all hot.
Yeah.
But they're not like that. Like they don't make them the same, bro.
Yeah, I think it's just, yeah, dude.
Me just being a twat.
Yeah, but it's also like,
yeah.
I think it's just looking back at a different like time and a different era.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, dude. Sometimes I look at a bit of Bush and that's like very 70s and I get like more excited than like a Shaven Haven. But then like other times.
Ooh, my boy, that's a big fucking that's hectic, eh?
But it's only sometimes it's like snails, bro. When I go to a restaurant, sometimes yeah.
Sometimes not.
Yeah, maybe sometimes not. No, yeah, I don't know what happens.
Bro, it's so funny you say that because I'm the opposite China. Oh, but you're right, dude. Like maybe it's because I'm so used to what girls and they dress and how they look now that when they look there, you like just different.
Because I just remember they dressed as fucking like what are they, nurses or sailors or something? They dressed something
like sailors. So obviously like
I remember the white dresses and just like it's probably like 11-year-old saying stuff. Remember when jacking up to NTV was a thing because like
yes,
we didn't have first of all access to pornography in those times.
Yeah, of course.
Fucking
well, you did have CDs and shit, but I mean, how the fuck would you get that when you're 12?
That was classy, bro. Nothing like your 18th birthday and your brother's like giving you like a USB
or
it just has like black ass fuckers 5 on it. And you just like you as in tradition, you know your brother's busted like the biggest load on multiple occasions to this thing, but you just do it out of respect, kind of. God,
fuck you. Yes, but you're a different animal.
I think it's hot in this room.
But it is very hot. But even remember dude. When was the last time you looked at a porn magazine?
Oh, fucking long.
Like a legit porno magazine.
I know CNA. There used to be that dirty section.
Yeah. But that is. I'm sure that that's not there anymore. Is it?
I hope so.
I don't know. I
remember there was like Gay, the magazine, and then like that was the big thing in school. Like remember when you're on school trips, you'd walk past and be like, "Love is your fucking magazine, brother." And everybody, that was a guaranteed laugh.
You literally nailed the accent so well. Hey, listen, I'm from Boys Eye. That's literally how you...
Boys Eye.
I'm from Boys Eye. It's so funny I say that because I am from fucking... We're both from Boys Eye.
Yeah, what a fucking...
Fuck, we shouldn't actually say that on camera. She's...
Yeah,
fucking that school will close down.
That's fine, we can edit that out.
Yeah, but fuck, yeah. I was just thinking, I was like, bro, I wish... But now that you say it, it's just because it's so different. Like, the chicks in the video and shit are just so different. It like appeals to me now.
Yeah, no, it will do.
Really, like it's like anything. It's like anything. You're so used to one thing, and you're like, even if it's fucking not as nice or whatever it is, you're just like, yes, I want to go for it. It's kind of like having a girlfriend. You're like, yes, this thing's lacquer, but fuck, bro, have you seen those fucking things?
I'm getting married, so on this podcast, I'm gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be like, oh, the fuck you talking about, dog? I see women.
The whole marriage thing was against my...
I think about one thing when I see women is just intelligence. And maybe in two things, intelligence and leadership. That's what happens when I see a woman.
An attractive woman.
An attractive woman. And then
so you don't see anything else? That's all you see?
Taking her behind the bins. But that's something that happens after like... For me, second base is anal. So you know how it goes.
That is literally going to be the title of this. That's going to be the title of this podcast. Second base is anal.
That is the rule. You know how it
goes. That's
ladies, if I ever get divorced, call me up. Me, you, a jacuzzi, anything you want from KFC, and I will fuck you in the ass. I don't use condoms. I don't believe in condoms. Mostly because I don't believe in AIDS. I believe it's a conspiracy that came up around about the same time as ghosts.
Yeah,
In the 70s.
But
like,
I mean, yeah.
my this is bad to say, but my grandfather used to think like that, like homosexuals invented AIDS, and then like also that homosexuals like invented, like he was like convinced like before 1955 there was no such thing as homosexuals. It's like, no, they just kind of showed up one day.
No, don't lie.
No, I'm serious.
You literally thought
No, he was a massive homophobe. He was born in like 19. It's not his fault.
1919 or whatever.
And he was from Germany.
Oh, okay. Then you get it. But
I love him though.
the thing is, if everyone's got AIDS, no it is a rule one.
That's the golden rule of Africa.
Yes, it's true. Let's not get into that fucking the whole AIDS argument.
The whole AIDS argument.
Well, not the argument. I
Is
just
there
don't
an
want
AIDS?
to get. There's not much of an argument.
What is the
I just want
argument?
to get into the discussion because yes, screw that shit. One thing I will say: imagine what the world would be. I'm gonna say this, and we're just gonna stop and we go to the next topic because I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into conspiracy theories and fuck. Imagine if mosquitoes
Transmitted HIV.
transmitted HIV. Bro, literally. Fuck COVID-19. It would have been everyone. Dude, imagine that shit. Everyone would have AIDS. Who the fuck wouldn't have AIDS? Everyone would have AIDS.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I am a ghost.
Are you a ghost? No, but for reals.
Do I believe in ghosts? Is that what you asked? Can I tell you? 150% I believe in ghosts from living in Boys Eye.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot how old that school was.
Dude, that school.
And if anyone knows, that's China Boys High, the one not in this country. We're both Japanese exchange students from China.
Yeah, it's actually Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Boys Eye.
Taiwan, brother.
Anyways, bro, being at those hostels and shit, we used to, bro. No, this is not a fucking joke. I can literally get you the video if I try hard enough. So obviously it was a long time ago, whatever. We literally took a video because one of the oaks was like, bro, there's something fucked up in the where we used to like do math. What's it called?
Classroom.
No. Classroom. No, man, at hostel where you used to like your prep room.
Oh yeah, your cubicles, your prep cubicles.
Okay, your prep cube. That's the one. In the prep cube, he was like, bro, there's something fucking weird about this place, and it was at night, and he's like, so he's literally sitting there. He's sitting outside the podcast room, the room. He's sitting outside in the windows, and he literally sees the curtains just fucking like fly, and like then go back and just like sit perfectly. Yeah. And he was like, hold on, what the fuck? He ran in. There was no one in those prep cubes. Okay.
Yeah.
No one. So then he called us and he's like, bro, I promise you, this is the story. This is what happened. We set up a fucking video camera. Okay. We were like, first of all, we were like, dude, the fuck are you talking about? Don't be a wet. Cool. We set up the video camera. Okay. Literally, we set up a video camera outside the cubes and inside the cubes. The one was facing this way of the window, and the other one was facing this window. On the camera, literally, the curtains opened. On this camera outside, the curtains opened. There was a like silhouette of a face and like shoulders and chest. Just the silhouette, okay. And then it closed and it was done. On the other camera, there was nothing. There was the curtains didn't open. We looked at the same time. The curtains didn't open. Fuck all.
That's hella spooky.
How crazy is that? I literally, if I try hard enough, I could get that fucking video to show you. That will make you believe in whatever the fuck
you saw. I believe in ghosts. When I was like fucking 12, bro, I had to like do with my fucking family at the spooky fucking ass spot. Like holiday farm. I used to go hunting every year. Like, when is it hunting? Like, is it March or is it June, July? I'm always confused.
Well, it's winter, so it's June,
July.
Yeah.
So we used to go every year, like June, July. We used to go for like a week. We used to go yach, and then like all my uncles and cousins and shit would go. And then like I shared this room with my two uncles, and
sounds like the start of a joke.
Yeah. No, so it was like a fucking hella spooky place. But like when I was 12, like my uncle's room was like far from us, and then then my room, so it's like an owl room. So then the problem is like my room was at the end of the owl, and then in the middle there was a bathroom.
Yeah.
So then I walked into the bathroom, and then I heard like moaning, and then I was like, fuck, what the fuck's that? But then I went quiet, and I heard like moaning and moaning again, and then I was like, what the fuck? So I walked like closer to my uncle's door, and like I opened the door bit, and I looked, and then my uncle was like lying down, and there was like just this white like figure like on top of him, like just grunting, like another man, like an apparition of a man, and then my uncle was just moaning like the whole time. And then I closed the door and I went back to bed. I was so scared.
Yeah.
And then since then I believed in ghosts. So.
Wait, hold on now.
Yeah.
That's the end of your story.
That's the end of the story.
So that wasn't leading to a joke.
No.
Bro, literally, I thought you were gonna do like we were talking before the podcast. You made that joke about like your uncle's getting stabs.
Yeah. No, that was a joke about my uncle getting fucked by guys. That was the bit. That was the whole bit that I just did.
No, hold on. Hold. But the thing is, that I could believe because like there's a fucking one. But remember the story you told me outside was like a funny fucking that I got.
No, this is just a spooky story about how my uncle used to have gay sex when on hunting trips, which is just as scary as ghosts in my opinion. Oh my god.
My bro, you literally threw the biggest curveball at me because I'm expecting like the punchline, but you just told me like this similar story outside, so I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, my uncle had a lot of gay sex. He was a homosexual man. I love him to bits, but he's passed away, so he didn't really hear it.
You're the most confusing human being. I literally don't know what to believe anymore. With this fucking earth. Jesus, you're such a twat, bro. Oh my fuck.
Oh my god.
Please
just anyway, I think the whole point of that last 20 minutes, I'm getting married, so I can't talk about like other girls.
I can talk about girls though.
The
The thing is, I can talk about girls and you can answer the questions I
Yeah.
have for you. First question is, why don't you like girls and why do you like men instead of girls?
Ooh, men are more loyal.
No, okay,
No?
listen. I actually mean, sorry, I get why you thought I was like making a fucking homo joke. Like why do you think that you? Because I have mates that aren't gay, and they have more chick mates than what they do guy mates, which is fucking strange to me. Which I don't understand that shit. Whereas like, dude, listen, I've got girl like friends that are chicks, whatever, but like very minimal amounts. Cause like, dude, I literally don't. If they're not like my doll, I don't like spending time with them.
Some males just lack bravado, and that's not necessarily like I don't think a negative thing.
Yeah.
But some males are just soft, bro, and they just like what do you call them, like metrosexual. Some males just like dressing up and fucking and like I don't know, like sports, and I know a lot of strange jokes, bro. I come from the Western Cape, dude. There's a fucking lot of like. I met a guy that was.
Just that our brains
this
are
is a true
so
story,
different.
bro. I met a guy that was so fucking beautiful, that like he first came to like our varsity, and there was like a rumor about like this new fucking like everybody was like, dude, there's this new chick, she's hot as shit, bro. Then I went to class, I found it was a fucking dude. Like that's how beautiful this man was. People were like walking around going like, "It's a new hot chick at school," and I was like, "No, that like."
What?
That's a man. Yeah, I know.
No, but
I'm exaggerating the story probably like tenfold, but there was literally like someone was like, "Oh fuck, like who's that?" And they were like, "Dude, that's almost
like,
most
that's the guy.
certainly a guy."
But the thing is, bro, you wonder if girls actually would like.
Oh no, chicks used to fucking love him. They used to.
Really?
Oh, bro, he was
The
like.
thing is, normally
He's a beautiful man. He's very like. It's so weird actually. He does even. I showed my missus because like no one believes the story, and I'm not gonna put someone's picture like on a fucking like this guy's picture on a podcast, but I'll show you later. He does exist, and yeah, bro, like I can't explain it. He's just like he looks very very feminine. Like,
but the thing is, I get. Listen, dude, I love like I know a lot of people that are like feminine guys, and they get fuckloads of chicks because they can just relate. Like they just.
Bro, like in the 70s and 80s, like O's used to fucking smash bitches, like and like the fucking like the Bee Gees, bro. They like fucked because they were like who can dress most like the bitch.
Yeah.
And then like the guy that looked like, dude, Prince. every black woman in the United States of America wanted to have sex with Prince at the stage.
100%.
My dude, that dog used to float into the club.
Yeah.
Like, he was a princess.
100%. But what I'm saying is like, I understand guys that are, they are feminine, not looking, they're just like feminine, and they get all the dolls because of that. I didn't think that a guy that looks feminine, I didn't think that would graft. I think like.
Oh no, it works. It works.
Okay,
I think just
that's like I wouldn't have said.
I
so.
would think always like traditionally handsome men, like the fucking David Bowies and Jared Leto's of the world, or they do kind of look like fucking
They look
like a
more
perfect
feminine.
blend. And yeah, like it's like they do look all like fucking. They look like bitches.
I guess everyone's got their own fucking, their own things. Because let me tell you.
If you like Shrek, come on, baby. Then I've got a chance.
Shrek is love. Shrek is love.
Shrek is love's life.
The first time I ever watched that video, oh my fuck, bro. It was obviously like in matric or whatever, whenever it was. And I had, you always got that one mate that's got the most weird, fucked up videos on his phone and he sends it to the group.
That was me.
Bro, yeah, it's like, that's you.
Yeah.
So, sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
You know the guys that are like Tyler.
So when I say
those fucking quints. Bro, just like send me this video. And I couldn't believe back then, because now it was like when social media was first like, and I was literally like, how does a human being make something like this? Like, what goes through your fucking
There was such
head?
a fucking weird time, dude, in YouTube, bro. Like from the late 90s to like the mid 2000s, like to like 2010, 2011. There was just this like massive fucking influx of like these post weird videos on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
And then there was like, it became like a trending thing. So O's would make like channels just to like fucking. Remember Edward Salad Fingers, bro? The I like spoons guy, bro.
Yeah.
I like rusty spoons. Like, someone made that, dude. Someone wrote that, animated it, colored it, fucking did the audio, edited that shit together, and then fucking uploaded it, and then just left it there for like, and thought it was still a good idea, dude.
Bro.
Fuck
It's
that,
still,
dude.
there was a weird time in...
People became, like, it got so much fucking, you know how much money that shit made? It was just for being like...
Because everyone watched it because everyone was like...
intentionally weird, like absurdly weird.
It's just like Shrek is love, Shrek is... Sorry, bro, you mind stopping up or something?
Yeah.
But, dude, I don't know. The internet was it was a better place then, 100%.
Yeah, would you have that back or Jake Paul? That's a tough one. Shrek is love or Shrek is life versus the Jake and Logan Paul. Because sometimes they're not complete dickheads. Sometimes they're.
I'll tell you why. And I actually speaking to my brother, so I don't know why I don't know. It's like a habit for me to take this out.
Sorry, every time I'm thinking about to fucking spit bars, son.
Yo. Okay, no, I won't do that. Bro, so what were we talking about? Oh, Jake Paul. So listen to this. So I was actually having this conversation with my book the other day. I was like, dude, I literally want to walk into that room. I want to fucking push him in his face. But, dude, he literally did they've done everything they've needed to do to be where they are. And bro, fuck it. They might have tuned some fucking people, they might have done this, but bro, look where they are, how much money they're making.
Yeah, okay, I have a fucking...
Listen,
I'm like on both sides of the fence because at one stage I'm like, bro, they're so fucking successful, they got everything they wanted, who the fuck am I, I'm just some zook.
Yeah.
But then on the other side of the fence I'm like, bro, they basically just like, dude, they like filmed a like hanging Japanese guy from a tree and then they were like, you know who's gonna love this? 9-year-olds. Because let's be fucking honest, like their content is consumed by like kids between the ages of 7 and 11. Like that's their main fucking audience, bro. It's not fucking adults and shit. And like all the weird shit that they did. Like there was a video with them like and their father and there was like some like fucking barely legal teens and they were like, this is our dad kissing fucking strange chicks. And then it's 200 fucking million views, dude. And I'm sorry, dude. I'm not gonna let my dad have more game than me on any fucking platform or on the internet. That's only why I don't care about him kissing young
actually,
chicks.
I forgot about that whole Japanese thing. I remember that.
It was just they did like
that type of
it's
shit.
not like it's not necessarily like super fucked up. Like we've probably like we're throwing stones. We've probably done like some fucked up shit in our lives.
No problem.
But what I'm saying, definitely. But what I'm saying is like, bro, like they knew what they were doing to profit off it. Like and then that like toes the line of like
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like,
Like, is
traumatize
it,
some
yeah, oh,
kids,
bro, like some kids and some, like, bro, like the like if you fucking went and committed suicide and then something like, hey, bro, yo, and then it's just you, you know, like that's your fucking, like, your moment, your dignity fucking stripped because some oak wants to make, like, buy a Lamborghini. Which, no, in hindsight, bro, if you want to let me film you killing yourself so I can get a Lamborghini. Fuck yeah.
Bro, that's, I can literally feel the energy in this room. Like, that just goes deep. Because yes, fucking hell. Yeah, okay, now I literally forgot about that shit. Listen, if it wasn't for that, I'd be like, bro, these guys, whatever, they done what they did. They fucking pissed some people off, but they are where they are.
It's
Which
just
is
like,
still true.
Like,
I
think
mean,
about it like this, like Apple and like Samsung rose to like the top of the game, and one of the things that allowed them to do that was extremely cheap labor. But then they start like basically fucking like like, well, they didn't start basically. They have like fucking barely humane sweatshops where they have to have nets outside of the factory so people don't fucking throw themselves out of the buildings. And then you go, oh, it's chill, bro, because the new fucking iOS update came on, and now I can Snapchat my butthole like in fucking 3HD or whatever the fuck they're talking about. See, and that's like, and then if you get caught up in all this shit, obviously, like, you're gonna harp on the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, like, explain that there is that, like, line that kind of sits there that we ignore as fucking people for the sake of entertainment or luxury. We all fucking do it.
Bro, that's, like that, yeah, fuck, dude. I remember you I think it was you that was telling me about that quite a long time ago, but, like, that type of shit's just fuck. So I do get what you mean when you say, like, toe the line between doing whatever you need to do to be successful.
We all push. What I'm trying to say to South Africans in general, we all pushes sometimes. Just don't be a puss all the time.
Sometimes be lekker.
Just be a bit lekker, dude. And then yeah, bro, because we all shit, bro. But anyway.
Yeah, bro. I guess the thing is, like, obviously in my mind, my mind works in like, listen, do whatever the fuck you can to succeed, but don't bring people down.
Yeah.
Rather fucking take 7,000 fucking people, whoever. I mean, rather take the people to succeed with you, bro. To literally take from someone to succeed. That obviously, I mean, fuck, bro. It's a no-brainer. That's what. But I mean, on the other hand, bro, do whatever the fuck you need to do, bro.
Yeah. It's like
people are fucked up, bro. People are so fucked up, you know.
There's that famous story of what's her name? I'll think of it. The Tanya. Was it Tanya Harding? The famous figure skater that paid someone to hit her fucking opponent that was probably going to be the favourite for the final competition. So she injured her and then she ended up winning.
Fuck. I also remember.
So you see, like, that's the thing, like, do whatever it takes, but I mean, like, if you're on the opposite side of justice, like, do whatever it takes, and then, like, to get this promotion, I have to stab this ex-grandmother at the park, and then you're like, fuck.
But that's chill, I mean, fuck, bro.
That's chill,
like, bro. I mean, dude, if you're from Centurion, you do that almost 3 times a week. No, but, jeez, I don't know why I said that. Listen, bro. But, wait, you were talking about that Tanya Harding chick, right? You see, that fucks my head. So, like, it
fucks my head too.
Because you think about, sorry, bro, I don't want to interrupt you. Think about that Tanya Harding doll. Think about Lance Armstrong, John Jones. How can you live with yourself and say, listen, the thing is, bro, I couldn't. If you're a fucking cheat and everyone's praising you and everyone's like, you're the fucking goat, this. But you know for a fact that you're fucking cheating, bro. How can you live with your fucking self?
Lance Armstrong I would never ever put in that category. I've got a very different view of what to explain my Lance Armstrong, I'll just play it in the short and sweet. It's just like he was in a sport that everybody's cheating and he got thrown under the bus because he was the golden boy of the sport. And they were like, the way this oak is overachieving like this is not because he's competing, it's because he's cheating, which was bullshit. The other thing that he did is, like, he did a process which is illegal to do it the way he did it, but if you do it, like, in a different way, it's illegal. So it was also not like, people try and think that, like, he was injecting himself with just fucking all this.
It wasn't
like that. Okay. The other thing is, you know what the worst thing Lance Armstrong's fucking lie did? The worst thing Lance Armstrong's lie did? It raised over $500 fucking million for cancer patients. That's the worst thing his lie did. Lance Armstrong raised over $500 fucking million for fucking cancer. And then Oprah wants to sit on a fucking chair in front of him and like call him like all coward and like how can you do this when this is a bitch that introduced Demi fucking Lovato to Harvey Weinstein because she knew that it would take her to the next fucking level. There's pictures of this shit, dog. Like this is off record. So that's what I'm saying. Do whatever it takes, dude, but try not lose your fucking soul on the way, maybe.
Yeah.
Where's the line? Of
Bro, you coming with these stories and I'm just like, fuck it, I don't know what it. See, that I didn't know.
Yeah. See, people. Also, that's also a weird thing about.
You're
people.
getting a Harvey.
Yeah,
You're getting a Harvey. You're getting a Harvey.
You're getting roofied, and you're getting... Yeah, man, it's fucking everything's evil,
It's
bro.
fucked, eh?
That's the thing. Like, let's just hope Conor McGregor does whatever it takes this weekend, even if he fucking bites Dustin's nose off. Because I really want to see him can be just one.
I want to see him headbutt him.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, like that. He came out and he literally threw that left hand. That's what I wanted to do. I literally just want him to get into the face off when Herb Dean's fucking, and then just fucking headbutt him and walk out.
Do something.
And be like, yo, I'm the goat.
I'm the fucking
And
best
call out
ever.
Joe Rogan and be like, it's fucking jiu-jitsu match
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
How's that? But yeah, bro, fuck, dude, I didn't know that about. Okay, I knew that about Lance Armstrong and shit. So I guess me mentioning that maybe not the right. But when it comes to like the
I just fucking
seven-
also I think like this is a subject on its own. I think Oprah is like the biggest fucking hypocrite in the world. I hate her so fucking much. Oprah, honestly, like you shouldn't wish evil on someone. I hope she gets raped like in fucking prison after they fucking find her
Wow,
for the shit.
what? The thing is, I don't know. I don't watch
Like,
that shit though. That's the
This is
thing,
also
so I-
like climbing into carnivore fucking shit or whatever, but like it's basic stuff that like you can just research and there's like it's like it seems like a conspiracy until you do a bit of research and you go, fucking Oprah's network was fucking like, or his show was like started by Harvey Weinstein. Then there's like photos of her and Harvey Weinstein at like different parties. And then there's like victims of like the crime saying, yeah, no, Oprah fucking introduced me to this fucking Oprah. Then there's photographs like confirming that shit. And then this lady like sits on TV, like Ellen DeGeneres was like the other one that got caught for just treating people like shit, being racist, being like homophobic, even though she's fucking
She's a
homosexual
homosexual, yeah.
herself. It's just like it's a fucking sick industry, and I just hate fucking Oprah so much. Just because she's one of those women that got to look down on the entire world,
Oh, yeah.
when in real life she's an evil bitch. And I may be fat dog, but Oprah's fuck you. Oprah's very fat. She was obese at a stage, so
Okay.
that's
100%.
karma.
She's a bitch. Yeah, we get that. Okay, Oprah's my support. What happened with the? I literally heard this. I don't hear much. What happened with the Ellen DeGeneres thing?
So
What was
what
the
happened
story?
with Ellen DeGeneres? Like, you know, like she had like this wholesome show, and she was known like as the like the,
Yeah, bro.
the mother of daytime television.
She
She
was
people are dancing,
Fuck
whatever.
everyone. That chick was my bun, bro.
Bro, it
As a
turns
G.
out that she's like the world's biggest cunt, dude. She just like treated people like absolute shit, and she's like
Bro, are you
borderline like fucking vulgar and racist to fucking people. And then one of her
But
execs,
how legit is that though?
oh no, very legit. She's like publicly apologizing, like tears and shit for the shit.
Oh,
I actually don't even know if the show's still going on. And if
I don't
it
think
is,
so. I think
yeah.
it got taken off the air, dude.
But yeah, no, very legit, dude. Like she's like caught red-handed, like apologized. You know, one of those crying celebrity. I hope I get better. Not really apologizing, just saying like, sorry I got caught.
Wait, hold on. So what did she get caught doing? Just
So
being
say
a
no,
bitch?
like you're on set. Yeah, just like being first of all being a massive cunt, because like she pretended to be like this fucking wholesome
nicest
nice
person,
and
yeah.
it turns out she was like a massive cunt. And then the first like accusations came out, and it was like, oh, she made everybody chew gum, or she would like scold at people. Then you're like, that's bitchy, but you can understand
Man,
it
it's a
because like
business.
she's also the boss, but she's
Yeah.
worked she started in stand up,
Yeah.
worked her way through the game, highly respected, became like a fucking multi-millionaire off this fucking syndicated show that like everybody loves.
Yeah.
And then that like more accusations came out, and then like more ex-employees came out, and then like celebrities came out that worked with her and went like, yeah. And there was like shit like where there was like one guest on there was like this chick, I don't know, like celebrities, but she was pregnant, but she didn't want anyone to know because she wanted to be private. And like Ellen like fucking basically like roasts her for like 20 minutes, like, so you having a kid, huh? So you fucking... And then this chick is like almost forced like on TV to say, and she's like, when they first came to the show, they were like, we don't want to speak about the pregnancy. Then Ellen like grounded out of her. Like, then she would like basically trap celebrities in like fucking like compromising positions.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, like basically air out their dirty laundry, like in a fucked up way and like make a joke of it. So they felt like they were getting like roasted basically.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, maybe that's not bad, celebrities cry or whatever. Then it came out that she was just like fucking, she would just like have a dick of the week where she would go to like people and she'd be like, "You're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking fuck you fucking piece of shit. Kill yourself." And then she would leave. And then people would be like, "Oh, that means it's you this week." And then for the rest of the week, she would just like fucking treat you like shit like that. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And then it got like so hectic that one of her execs or her head producer got found for like sexually assaulting staff. And apparently there was numerous complaints to Ellen directly, and she just ignored it. She was like, "Fucking, I don't give a fuck." And then it started, and then it started getting. First, you thought, people are just being like complaining, man. It's just fucking people, like, just leave. Ellen's a bitch, but so what? And then it turned out that the whole fucking situation behind the scenes was like, it was just a fucking very toxic. Imagine you also like, bro, she can like, if you want to work in that industry, she's the kind of chick that like, she can fucking blacklist your name forever and you'll never work. The whole thing you've worked your whole life to get to. So like, you're almost like also forced to be her bitch. And that's fine in a way because that's kind of how corporate and shit works.
Yeah.
But not if like your boss is like, "You fucking shitbag," and then like you fucking, then the secretary also like molests you on the side. And she's like, "Tell fucking nobody or end your fucking career." Like, and you're like, Jesus, that's a bit fucking evil. That shit, dog. That's fucking.
Ruben, you do far too much research on this shit. Jesus, Tyler, do you when you get time to have sex with your wife? Never.
Your wife, nice, you saved me.
You'll cover up, I mean.
Cover up.
Fuck, that's hectic. So I'm surprised you know all that shit, bro. Because that's the shit I purposely
block out.
I block out.
I must say, I'm very good with that. I don't even have social media and shit, but sometimes I am a bit guilty. Like, I hear a story because, like, everyone's like, Ellen's cancelled, and I'm like, I've got to know. Like, why the fuck is Ellen cancelled?
Yeah. I'm that guy that, like, Ellen DeGeneres is cancelled. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Quickly. 3, 2, 1. Who's gonna win? Conor or McGregor or Dustin Poirier?
Bruce Buffer.
And that's the decision, folks.
You know what's gonna happen? Bruce Buffer. That's how Bruce Buffer's gonna retire.
Yo, mom's gay.
He's literally. You know when he puts the mark for Herb Dean? He's just gonna take a wild shot at Conor, and then that's how he's gonna retire. And then that's why I say Bruce Buffer's gonna win the fight.
You heard it, Jeff, folks.